Hello. So tonight I wanted to do a little bit of sniffing some different essential oil mixtures. So a little bit of a sniffing and smelling video. And in particular, I have two different cases of essential oils here that I want to try a few different mixes to see what combinations I might like, so we can try putting them in candles. So I've used singular essential oils in candles before, but I haven't done a lot of combinations, and there's some really good ones. So I just did a quick Google search and found some popular ones on the internet, and so we're gonna try them. This is one of the cases. The other ones I have are different brand, slightly bigger bottles, but they didn't have quite as much variety as this one did. Alright. So let's go ahead and start. So some of these were kind of specific, and I don't have, like this one has a gathering blend, which is probably a specific blend that you can purchase. But this one has, it's black spruce and peppermint. I don't think I have spruce. Let's see, what would be the closest that I would have? I have cedar wood. It doesn't smell quite the same, but we might go ahead and try it. Or cypress. What do you think smells closer? I think for just trying it out, we're gonna try, so it's peppermint and spruce. So I think we're going for kind of like an evergreen, like a nice wintry scent. So let me see. I don't quite know what all of these smell like. Alright, so we've got our cypress. And I know I've got I did say I had cedar wood, right? Yeah, here we go, cedar wood. Alright, so cedar wood should have like a nice, yeah, so it's a very earthy scent. Love it. But not what you would imagine like a spruce to smell like. I think this is a little closer to cypress. It's kind of got that, I don't know if I'm going to be able to properly describe this, but like that sharper note to it that almost smells like cold air. So I think we're going to go with the cypress. And then it was peppermint. It's going to be a lot of me just fiddling around looking for the right scent. Here we go. But it's fun. So now we have our peppermint and our cypress. So I've got some cups here that we're just going to go ahead and put some of these drops into, just so we can kind of smell the combinations. So let's try this one. So I called for 2 and 2. I think I have to kind of squeeze these bottles. was a lot more than 2. That's okay. That's okay. There, and the cypress. It's supposed to be equal parts. I guess we'll just guess. Roughly that. Ooh. And so again, peppermint to me, I mean, anything in the mint kind of evokes that like cold, bright feeling or scent. And that's kind of what this does. It makes me think of, and I hope this will make sense, but almost like livestock, like horses or deer or something. In like the winter, like it's got like almost notes of like barn and cold scent. I know that's a really interesting example, but that's just the memory that it's stirring for me. I like it. It's a nice, definitely a nice wintry scent. I like that. Okay. So we'll put that over there. Maybe I should actually. Okay, pause while I find the right tool. I think I'm actually going to mark these. That would be smart. So this is cypress and peppermint. Okay. I put that back over here where it's safe. Alright, so that was one combination I wrote down. And the next one, cinnamon bark, again the spruce and orange. So I think we're going to still use the cypress for that. So cinnamon, and it's all equivalent, so 3, 3, 3. So we'll roughly get the same. Cinnamon, cypress, and orange. Alright, cypress. Let's see, here's my cinnamon. Maybe. Cinnamon. And orange. Got a sweet orange in this one. Alright, so now let's get another cup. And again, try and get roughly the same amount. 1, 2, 3. Is that 3? We're gonna do like maybe 6, so I actually have enough in there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8-ish. Oh, that orange smells so good. Like straight up orange, creamsicle, all that good stuff. I love the smell of orange, especially orange blossoms. The college I went to had an orange orchard right next to it, and so we would always get the most amazing smell in the spring. Alright, the next is cinnamon. Another smell I really like. Come on. Are you? I just knew it. Ooh, I really already like the combination. I think a little bit more cinnamon. Ooh, orange and cinnamon. Oh, that's already got a really nice smell to it. Okay, now we're going to add a cypress. you what that smells like. I think I'm going to add a little bit more orange because I think nothing is really standing out. A little bit on the cinnamon, but I think I want to sweeten the scent just a little bit. Okay, I think I like that better. So again, when you mix cinnamon with anything, that's kind of always tends to be the standout, so I can really smell the cinnamon. I mean, it smells good. I just don't think I have a comparison. The sweet cinnamon would be the closest I could get to you. Can't really pick up too many notes of the cypress, I don't think. Again, a little bit of that Christmas, but again, definitely kind of wintry vibes, but that's how I always feel about cinnamon. What I do with the pen. Here it is. So, I am going to get a second opinion on these from my sister. So this was cypress, cinnamon, and orange. Okay. All right. And then the other ones are not gonna be like a seasonal, they were just good scents. And I think, let's see, I only have 2 more cups. And of course I have 3 combinations written down, so I brought the inappropriate number of cups. Okay, so we're going to eliminate 1. So one of it, this one I feel, let's see, there's lemongrass, lavender, and eucalyptus, which I really want to try because I love eucalyptus and lavender. And then I have lemon, lavender, and grapefruit. And I kind of want to try that one too. And the last 2 are probably going to be pretty similar. Oh no, it's all one. Ooh. Bergamot, orange, and lemon. We might skip that one. I do like bergamot, but I'm really curious about, because I think the grapefruit one is going to be potentially kind of florally. We'll see. And again, eucalyptus, lemon. I love that one, so I think we're going to do those. So it's actually lemongrass, lavender, and eucalyptus, all equal portions. Lemongrass. So let's see, I think lemongrass might be in this one. Lemongrass, eucalyptus, and lavender. So we've got all of those. Okay. Alright. Starting off with the eucalyptus. We'll see how these ones pour. I love eucalyptus. It's such an invigorating scent. Again, has kind of that. We're doing great. Close enough. And I almost like flicked that. Alright. Eucalyptus. It smells so good. Lemongrass. lemon rind. I love it. A little bit more controlled this time. It smells good. It definitely, and not in a bad way, it smells like something that would totally clear your sinuses. Okay, and lavender. And we're all pretty familiar with how lavender smells, I think. Very herbal. Little drop just hanging on. Yes, so this smells like it would be something perfect for, like, in the bathroom, like for a shower. Just a really bright, invigorating, like just inhaling it, I feel like I'm clearing out my sinuses. Very good. And lavender, it's got, I don't want to say lavender smells spicy, but if you get kind of what I mean, it's like a tingly scent. And that little bit of spiciness smells great. Okay, that's like prime bathroom candle. So lavender, eucalyptus, and lemongrass. I feel like I can smell colors now. Trying to knock these over back here. Alright, now the last one. Lemon, lavender, and grapefruit. And I think the only grapefruit I have is over here. And this side. So grapefruit, lemon, and lavender. Yeah, so this kit, the reason I got it is it definitely had some of those florals. So it's kind of like, which grapefruit? I know is fruit, but the sweeter scents. It's got grapefruit, it had geranium, had patchouli, a couple other really nice scents. Okay, and this is also equal parts of all three of these. So let's get to it. Got our last cup here. Start with lavender, since that is what I'm holding. Like around 7. And I would put most likely more drops if I was scenting candles. I'm kind of just putting enough in there to get a nice combination of the scents. But you can always add more or less to adjust intensity. And the straight lemon definitely has a different smell than the lemongrass, which you would expect. But the lemongrass smells more like what my brain thinks about a lemon, where this lemon smells a little bit sweeter. Now, I'm sure also that these brands probably smell a little bit different, but I think this is definitely going to be sweet because the lemon has already softened the lavender, and now we're bringing in grapefruit, which smells yummy. Yes. Nice, sweeter smell. So this is bright, it's fresh, something that I can imagine in the mornings really enjoying. Again, would be great in a bathroom, like as a shower smell. But very much a light, sweet, airy fragrance. And the notes I'm picking up the most are definitely going to be the grapefruit and the lemon, surprisingly. The lavender kind of sits in the back as a nice undertone. Definitely like that one. Okay. So lemon, lavender, grapefruit. Alright. I think we're gonna move this to the side. I think I want to pull all the scents forward and go over them one more time and kind of rank my favorites. Gotta reach back here without knocking these over. Like that. Luckily, I only put a little bit of liquid in them. Oh, this one actually did knock over back here, the first one, but again, there's not a lot in there, so I don't think we lost anything. Alright, so this was the first one we did. This was the cypress and the peppermint. Still do like that. It's a very nice, relaxing scent. And then this was the second one here. This was the cypress, cinnamon, and orange. I think this is probably going to be my least favorite, only because, and maybe it just, you want to adjust the scents so they're not all equal, but it just seems like the scents clash to me. Like, I feel that the orange and the cinnamon are kind of fighting for dominance in this, and it confuses my brain a bit. So I think this will be my least favorite. Again, it's not a bad scent, it's just kind of a confusing scent to me. Then we had our lavender, eucalyptus, and lemongrass. Still a super invigorating. Like, just light that or put that in like a bath oil in the morning. Put it in a diffuser. Such a bright smell. And again, this one, very sweet, very relaxing. Get it like clear. That's really hard. How would I rank these? Because I feel like all of these are equally as good, and it's really dependent upon your mood. Like, do you want something sweet? This is what you grab. Want to wake up? This is what you grab. Want just like a bright winter barnyard comforting scent. This one's a very nostalgic scent for me, so I do like that because every time I smell it, I feel that I've scented that before. So, not quite as invigorating as the morning one, but still kind of bright with that peppermint in there. So, I'm going to call that one a comforting scent. And then your wake me up, and then you're sweet. So, I think these were all pretty good. I'll probably use these combinations to make some candles. I like to make some for the holiday season, just to kind of have on hand to hand out as gifts and stuff like that. Really easy, really fun to make. So thanks for joining me for this sniffing, smelling, and scent identification mix blend